In the previous lecture, you have seen the solution of some of the important numerical problems. Again, today we are going to solve two important problems, and you can see I have mentioned those two problems here. So the first problem is very simple and very easy. If you remember the expression for the RMS speed of gas molecules, then you can easily solve this first problem. So what is this first problem? Let us see it. In fact, in first problem, we have to find the temperature at which oxygen molecules have same RMS speed as that of helium atoms. So at 300 Kelvin. So in this problem, it is given that there are two gases. First one is oxygen gas and another is helium, and temperature of helium is given. This is 300 Kelvin, and the condition is that the RMS speed of both of the molecules of gases are same. Then what will be the temperature of the oxygen gas? So let us start to solve this problem, simply starting with the expression for RMS speed of oxygen molecules, or simply the gas molecules. You know, RMS speed of molecules of a gas is given by this formula. This is Vrms is equal to a square root of 3 kT over m. In fact, this formula we have already discussed in earlier lectures while discussing the Maxwellian distribution. You know, in this formula, K is a Boltzmann constant and m is mass of a molecule of the gas. Now I am converting this formula into another form. You know, the Boltzmann constant K and the universal gas constant R is related by this formula. K is equal to R over Na. Here in fact R is universal gas constant and Na, you know, this is called Avogadro's number. And I have mentioned the values of both of these universal constants R and Na here. So you can replace this K in this formula by R by Na. So you can write Vrms equal to a square root of 3RT over Na times m. Now this Na times m, that is Avogadro number multiplied by mass of a molecule, is simply equal to mass of 1 mole of the gas, because you know Avogadro number is simply the number of molecules present in 1 mole of the gas, and mass of 1 mole of the gas is called molecular weight of the gas. So you can also say that this Na into m is equal to capital M, where capital M is equal to molecular weight of the gas. So in fact we can write the expression for Vrms in this way, that is Vrms equal to a square root of 3RT over m. So you can see the RMS speed of molecules of a gas depends on two factors. First one is temperature and another is molecular weight of the gas. Now according to our problem, the RMS speed of oxygen molecule is same as that of the RMS speed of helium molecule, or helium atom you can say, because helium is monatomic. So there is no difference between a molecule and an atom of helium gas. So and temperature of helium is given given as 300 Kelvin. So the condition is that the RMS speed of helium molecule at 300 Kelvin is equal to RMS speed of oxygen molecule. Then what should be the temperature of the oxygen molecule? So let us apply this condition. So you know, given, it is given in our problem that Vrms of O2 is equal to V RMS of HE. And so you can write the expression for this RMS speed. You know this is 3RT. Let us suppose oxygen is at temperature T. So I am writing the temperature T for oxygen gas equal to T and divided by molecular weight of oxygen. So this is MO2 and this will be equal to root over 3R temperature for helium gas. This is THE, which is given in our problem equal to 300 Kelvin and divided by molecular weight of HE. Now you know that molecular weight of oxygen gas is 32 U. You know U is unified unit, which means AMU. And molecular weight, or you can also say atomic weight, because helium molecule and helium atoms are same because helium is monatomic, and this is in fact 4U. And it is also given that temperature of helium gas is equal to 300 Kelvin. You can see in the problem it is given that this temperature is 300 Kelvin. So this THE is equal to 300 Kelvin. So now let us substitute all these values in the above expression. So you may write 3RT over 32. There is no need of changing the unit here because in both sides same quantities are present, so unit will be cancelled out, and so this is 3RT divided by 32 square root, and this will be 3R times 300 over 4 square root. Now you can easily simplify. This 3R factor is common in both sides, so that will cancel out, and to get the value of this T, you may square both sides of the expression. So this will be T over 32 equal to 300 over 4, and therefore this T will be equal to 32 into 300 over 4 Kelvin. And after simplification you can see this is 2400 Kelvin. So this is your answer, that if oxygen gas will be at 2400 Kelvin temperature, then the RMS speed of molecules of oxygen will be same as that of the RMS speed of molecules of helium at temperature 300 Kelvin. So you can see this problem is very simple but very important. You can see that this such type of questions has been asked in a very standard examination of India, and that is IIT JAM. So you must go through such problems. Now we will solve the second problem. Actually, second problem is very important for the examination like civil services or state public service commission. So let us see what is this second problem. In fact, in this second problem, we have to calculate or compute the temperature. We have to calculate the temperature at which the RMS speed of hydrogen and oxygen molecules will be equal to their escape velocities at the Earth's surface. So solving for solution of this problem, you need a knowledge of escape velocity, and I hope you have studied the escape velocity in topic gravitation while studying in 12th standard. So definitely you have an idea of it. In fact, escape velocity is nothing. It is the minimum velocity needed to escape from the gravitational field of a celestial body. So if you want to know the escape velocity for the Earth's gravitational field, then this will be the minimum speed needed for escaping an object from the Earth's gravitational field. And what is its expression, I will mention here, and definitely you have a knowledge of it. So now you can see, if this is our Earth and any particle escapes from its gravitational field, then minimum speed needed is equal to VE, which is actually the escape velocity for that planet or that celestial body. So let us say this is VE. Now, according to the given problem, it is said that the molecule will escape from the Earth's surface. Molecule means molecule of the gas. So definitely the kinetic energy of the molecule should be equal to half mVe square, because its speed will be equal to VE. So if VE equal to escape velocity of the molecule of the gas, then its kinetic energy. If you write its kinetic energy equal to T, then this T will be equal to half m VE square. You know, where m is the mass of the molecule. But according to Maxwellian distribution, the average kinetic energy per molecule of a gas is equal to 3/2 kT. So according to Maxwellian distribution, sorry, I am writing this kinetic energy K here, not T, because that will be confused with temperature T. So K is half mv square, but according to Maxwellian distribution, this kinetic energy is equal to E, and this E is equal to 3/2 kT. Here again let us write this symbol E, because there will be a confusion with the Boltzmann constant. So I am writing it only E, but remember this E represents the kinetic energy. So E is equal to 3/2 kT. So you can equate these two values. So this 3/2 kT will be equal to half m VE square. But now you know what is the expression for the escape velocity of a particle from the gravitational field of any celestial body. But you know this escape velocity VE is equal to gm/r square root. Here in fact g is universal gravitational constant and m is the mass of the celestial body. Here our celestial body is Earth. So this m will be actually here equal to mass of the Earth. and r is radius of the earth. Radius of the earth. And you have studied in topic gravitation that this gm is equal to gr, sorry, this is not gm by r but 2gm by r. So this is 2gr square over r's square root. 2gm by r's square. Gm by r's square root is actually equal to orbital speed. And this is escape velocity, and escape velocity is square root of 2gm by r. So one of the r will cancel out, and you can say that VE is equal to root over 2gr. You know this g is the acceleration due to gravity at the surface of the earth. So now we will substitute this value of VE in equation 1. So you can write, therefore 3 over 2 kT is equal to half m times VE square. But VE is a square root of 2gr. So when you will square, this will be simply 2gr. This 2 and this 2 will cancel out. And so you can say that this is 3 over 2 kT equal to mgr. And so you can now calculate the temperature needed for escaping the molecules of the gas. So T will be equal to 2 mgr over 3K. This is 3K. Let us say this is equation 1. So this is the result from which we can solve our problem, that this temperature T is needed for escaping of a molecule of gas from the surface of the earth. Since in our problem there are two gases, so we will solve the problem for the two gases separately. So now let us say, first of all, we have to calculate the temperature needed for escaping of the molecule of hydrogen gas. So you can write for H2 molecules. We can write this temperature TH2, and this TH2 will be then equal to 2 over 3 times mass of hydrogen molecule. So this will be MH2. G and R are constants, so those will be same. And this K, which is Boltzmann constant, this is universal constant. So only a specific value will be that of mass, and I have written it MH2. Now let us see what are the values of different quantities in RHS of this equation. So here you can see that MH2, this is mass of a molecule of hydrogen gas, and you know this mass is equal to, in fact, molecular weight of the molecule and divided by Avogadro's number. You have seen this relation earlier, and you know this mass M is actually equal to what? M is equal to 2U for hydrogen molecule. So this will be 2 and divided by Avogadro's number. For simplicity, I am taking Avogadro number 6 into 10 to the power 26, not 6.023. For simplicity of calculation, I am writing it only 6, not 6.023. And this much kg. Again, you know that the value of acceleration due to gravity at the surface of the earth is almost 9.8 meter per second square. And definitely you have an idea that the radius of the earth is equal to what? This is 6400 kilometer. And if you will convert this value in meter, then this will be 6.4 into 10 to the power 6 meter. So these are the values of the quantities which I have. Now you should also write the value of k here. So you know k is 1.38 into 10 to the power minus 23 joule per Kelvin. So let us now substitute all these numerical values in equation 2, and after simplification you will get the value of temperature at which the molecule of hydrogen gas will escape from the Earth's gravitational field or from the Earth's surface. So let us substitute it. See this formula again seriously, and let us substitute all these numerical values. So you can say this TH2 will be equal to what? This will be 2 over 3 times 2 over 6 into 10 to the power 26, this much kg, times G. G is 9.8 meter per second square times 6.4 into 10 to the power 6 meter, and over K. K is 1.38 into 10 to the power minus 23 joule per Kelvin. Joule per Kelvin. So I have substituted all these values, and I am leaving the simplification on you, and you may simplify it, and after simplification you will get that this TH2 is equal to 1.01 into 10 to the power 4 Kelvin. So this is the temperature at which molecules of hydrogen will leave the surface of the earth, or it will escape from the earth's gravitational field. So you can see how easily you can solve this problem if you have an idea of escape velocity. Now we will solve the same problem for oxygen molecules. So you can say for O2 molecules. O2 molecules. Only one thing will be different, that is actually the mass of the oxygen molecule. So you know the mass of oxygen molecule MO2 will be equal to molecular weight of oxygen molecule over Avogadro number. And you know the molecular weight of oxygen is in fact 32U. So this is 32 over 6 into 10 to the power 26 kg. And apart from it, everything will be same. So again, let us substitute the values in this equation number 2. Only difference is mass of oxygen molecule. So you can see in this case the temperature of oxygen gas for leaving its molecule from the surface of the earth will be what? This will be 2 over 3 times 32 over 6 into 10 to the power 26 kg times g is 9.8 meter per second square and r is 6.4 into 10 to the power 6 meter over Boltzmann constant is 1.38 into 10 to the power minus 23 joule per Kelvin. And again, when you will actually simplify this expression, so what will be actually the result of after simplification? What will be this result? You can see actually here after simplification we will get TO2 equal to TO2 equal to 161.6 into 10 to the power 3 Kelvin. So this is your answer. So this is the temperature at which the oxygen molecule will escape from the Earth's gravitational field. So up to this lecture we have clearly or most importantly discussed the Maxwellian distribution, and we have selected some of the important problems too to clarify the idea. So I hope now this topic will be very clear to you. So in next lecture we will see some important another concept.